Hey, this is Risky Panda 13. We're getting good goods on Schedule 1. Just getting the game loaded up here. Hello, Mobby. I never would have guessed. Do I? I sound different? What did I do? I didn't change my mics. I didn't do anything. I just woke up and I turned it on and everything. I don't know. Does it sound bad? Maybe his morning voice? Yeah, it could be. I did just wake up not too long ago. Just different. Okay. Yeah. Yep, still waking up. I am, for some reason, very hot right now because I'm drinking coffee. Also, it is getting hot outside, so yeah. Secretly an imposter. I swear I didn't do anything weird. I want to music. From the one who's always cold. Yeah, I know. This morning I just woke up really hot. I don't know why. Where is my playlist? Desktop. There it is. Just trying to trim the fur. I don't. Well, I actually don't. I don't think my feet are cold this morning. But I only just woke up, so you know I came out of the covers and stuff. Come on, mouse. Where'd you go? There you go. Sweaty panda. What just happened? Did did Twitch decide uh to change the sound effects? Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Hold, please. I've had some weird things happen this morning. Like, I made it so that my bots wouldn't, like, greet each other. And then I found out that I have a problem with the fact that there's more than one bot, so it's only ignoring one. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. Channel points. No, no, no. It's gonna be in the alerts. Because I was like, oh, well, it's probably best to have the alerts control that stuff. And then it goes and does that. What did you put for your stupid sound? Oh, it's supposed to be correct. I see. But that was like the default Twitch sound for channel point redeems, I think. That is confused. What happens if I do it? I'm gonna be a little sad if they make it so that I have to use the streamer bot to do it. Yeah, they're all kinds of messed up. We're gonna have to fix that. Oh, you're watching Eurotrip in the background? Yeah, that's a good one too. I cannot believe that the alert box doesn't work correctly. Let me see if I can redefine the URL and then maybe it'll fix itself. I do not need a panda tab. No, no. No, no. Properties. Paste that. Okay. Now give me... Nope. Still... We're gonna have to fix that, but anyway. That's dumb. That's dumb. Twitch is gonna have to figure out its things, and I'm probably gonna, like, just avoid using Twitch for the redeems and switch back to the streamer bot because at least that played the right sound. I don't know what happened in between. I did like get rid of all of my cookies and stuff. Like I wiped my cookies, my browser history, stuff like that. So you wouldn't think that that would make it stupid, but no, I didn't kill Cookie. You wouldn't think that that would have any effect on that, but I guess I could be wrong. Alright, let's make this 5. Still at 100%, super awesome. Okay. There we go. Were you gonna cuss? No, no. What was I gonna say? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Stupid things. Oh, no. No, I'm not quick to the F word all that often. I have things to package. I think I was supposed to do something before sleeping on this game, but I didn't do it. Apparently, because it's morning. It's fine. Fruit, ferment? Yeah, yeah, those are F words too. Fertilize? Now see, we do use that word in this game. I think I was just thinking, like, you wouldn't think that clearing the cookies and browsing data would, like, somehow desync between stuff as long as you're logged in, you know? I don't know. When you think something's all fixed and everything, you you run into more issues. It's great. Now he won't be gay, damn it. No. He'll always be gay. He's just that way, you know? The Pac-Man, yeah! Keeps me company with all the ghosts, too. Jars. Give me, like, can I have, like, 200? Yeah. Thanks. Goes for some snacking. They're yummy. Well, they are when you have the power pellet. I don't recommend doing that, When you don't have the power pellet, though, tastes like everlasting gobstoppers. Ooh, that's a blast from the past. Everlasting gobstoppers. Available in a store near you. I have more deals. Late night. Yeah, we're not making any more plants because I need to get more seeds and I also need to get more pots. Let's get rid of these though. Just pay separate processing and hailing. That's part of the commercial, yeah. Yeah. Must make all bamboo. Well, yeah, obviously. All the different strains? Is that a... I don't know if that's a term you could use for bamboo. I'm sure there's different kinds. Yeah. 140? Can I get like 150 out of you, buddy? No, apparently not. Can I get like 145? Yes. Super. Okay. Nice hat. Yeah, he's like a sort of a cowboy sort of thing. I don't know. He's a weird guy. Wears a gold chain and a flannel shirt. Yeah. Hey, you do what you do. Whatever makes you happy, buddy. They're all a bit off looking. Yeah, they all are. Yeah. What's funny is that they do all have like different faces though and expressions. That one works at Taco Tickler's, but for some reason he's on break, I think? I guess? Uh, I don't think you should have a customer in here if you're working. Yeah, he works at Taco Tickler's. That's what it's called. Front here. Taco Ticklers. Oh, he went to work now. He finally back to work. Innuendos, yep. That's what this game is great about. Hello, dude. This guy has a terrible name. His name is Peter File. We know what that's supposed to be. I think I need to deposit some money so that maybe I can get a business, but I might have to wait. Welcome to Taco Ticklers, where we tickle your tacos and sometimes your own. Aha! Phone call. Looks like you've reached your weekly deposit limit. To avoid arousing suspicion, you can only deposit so much cash each week via ATMs. If you want to convert more cash to online balance, you're gonna need to start laundering. Man, I can't read this morning. Laundering involves a legal business to conceal the origin of your less than legal cash. First thing first, You're gonna need a business. Go check out Ray's Realty. You're probably not gonna be buying the casino anytime soon, but there should be a cheap business for sale. Man, I hate when they just walk right into your face. It's so annoying. Anyway, yeah, they have a lot of funny little business names and stuff around here. And they also used to have a whole bunch of like graffiti on the walls and stuff that was some drug related, some um I don't know, I guess rebellious wording and stuff. But I replaced it, most of it, because I didn't want to have that on my thingamajig. I'm okay with all the business names though, those are fine. Nothing's gonna top Taco Ticklers, yeah. Ray looks like he does coke in the bathroom. Oh, he probably does. He probably does. I would love to change places. 4,000? Can I do that? Wait, that's a storage unit. I don't want that one. I want the bungalow. Nope. I can't do it. I'm gonna wait until, what is today? Sunday? Oh man, today's Sunday? That means I have to wait a whole week. So when it comes to ATM deposits, the weekly balance is reset on Sundays. And because I maxed out the ATM balance on Sunday, I have to wait a whole week before it's Sunday again and I can deposit more money. But you know what's so awesome? Besides this lady? Frequently sleepy. Is that I know. Yeah, she's definitely a meth, definitely. Uh, I know a command that will make me a happy panda. I don't want to wait a whole week, okay? Is it what? That joke? No, no, no. Although that one's a good one too. A butcher accidentally backed into his meat grinder and got a little behind in his work that day. Got a little behind on his work that day. You wrote it. Can't blame me there. Well, actually, I don't have enough cash. I'm not gonna cheat that much. I was just gonna change my cash over to my um card, but I don't have enough money, so I'll just wait for probably next day. Counter offer. Throws brain cells. I thought for sure that's what you meant when you said command. That would make you happy. I mean, it does make me happy. I always get a little. Oh no, you're out of product. Okay, that's fine. Um, what was I gonna say? It does make me happy. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. That happens. As far as I know, there's no other jokes that are commands in my bots. Said you weren't gonna cheat that much. Well, yeah, 'cause I could technically give myself all the money in the world, but I choose not to do that. I try to limit how much I pull and take from the cheating menu. So whatever money I have in the cash, that's how much I'm going to put into the ATM, and then I'm going to remove the amount of cash that I put into the ATM. I mean, it's basically just bypassing the ATM. That's all that's going to do. That would defeat the purpose. Defeat the purpose of what? I had to give Benji some more weed. You can have the singles. Oh, I made one with the 4. Fine. Um, 4. Like using this cheat menu in 7 days? Yeah. Usually I don't do that. Um, if I do pull something out of the menu, it's for something like aesthetics of like, lighting. Say like I want a whole bunch of torches. I might do that. Oh man, I did that right in front of the cops. Oops. Now he's just watching me. Alright, we're good. He didn't try to pull me over or anything, so it's good. Can see using it for a decor item or to fix a bug, yeah. Or for building, etc. You don't like it. Yeah, most of the things that I pull out of the creative menu are things that you can't build in the game. So I try not to pull out anything else that, you know, would be sort of cheating. But there have been times where I'm just like, man, I'm missing one part of this weapon part thing. I'll be like, okay, so I have 5 and I need 6 weapon parts of this type, and I might grab one. It has happened, but not too often. Usually I'm pretty patient about it. Disappointed! I mean, we can't all be perfect. Sometimes we're just too antsy, too impatient. It happens. I think it's you that might be too impatient. Well, yeah. Sometimes I'm just impatient. It happens. I'm not that kind of cheater. That's totally fine. Puts chin in the air. So you've never done that? Uh-huh. I mean, it's totally fine if you haven't ever done that. But it's totally not cool if you don't want to tell me that you did it, and then you're like sort of ashamed of it. Done it for decor and some random things, but not for a missing part thing. Oh, okay. That's totally fine. I think we all have different ideas of how much cheating is acceptable. 'Cause, I mean, it kind of like depends on your own preference. But that's what the menu's there for. It's allowing you to do your own ideas without Well, you gotta use some restraint. I know some people that play 7 Days to Die and then uh they put on God mode for too many reasons and then they just ruin it for themselves. They don't understand the whole how much is too much restraint sort of thing. Yeah, God mode. Don't you know what that is? Yeah, that's definitely cheating. But I could see using God mode, say like you got stuck somewhere and you have no idea how in the world to get out. Or if you clip through something and you're just really stuck. You know, your character can't move. I could see using God mode for that. Yeah, glitch. But that's the only reason I would really put on God mode, so if you're using it before or after needing it, that's, I don't know. I feel like it ruins the challenge in the game and it becomes unfun, but I mean, to each their own, right? There we go. Was changing the price down in the wrong direction, so it was like 100% the whole time. Hang on just a second. Oops. So many deals all at once. Yeah, that much is understandable. Same if the game deletes your vehicles, I could see pulling a new one. Yeah, that's happened before. I've like completely lost a vehicle for one reason or another. Falls through the map, goes flying in the sky, I don't know, it just disappears. I've had trucks disappear that I cheated back since it was a bug. Yeah, it's just not fair. You can't say that that's a feature. You don't know what a snom is, but it sounds cute and or tasty. Well, I don't think cooking Pokemon is a thing. Maybe, and I just don't know about it, but that sounds terrible. This is probably a bad deal, but I don't care. It's already curfew time. It's fine. You looked it up and still don't know what it is supposed to be? Yeah, a lot of the Pokemon that are newer generations are very strange. Oh, you didn't get it. Um, do I spend the money on the better pot? Maybe? You won't always get the Pokemon you're trying to get, but that is hilarious that it didn't give it to you. I'm gonna do the cheaper pots. Let's see. I have two. So I need at least 6. I don't know if I have enough room for more, so I'll just do 6 for now. Oops. Do I change the lights though? I feel like the lights would be greater. Oh no, those is the same lights. Never mind. It's not the full spectrum ones yet. Those are Locked. That's fine. We'll just do the normal lights and it'll just be a duplicate of the first setup. This game is racist against fat people. You gonna talk to my congressman? Well, good luck with that one because I highly doubt they care. They're just like, man, it's just an online game. It's completely RNG. We don't care. Although, I have heard through the Pokemon community game app thing, I think I read it somewhere for the app. There's a little panel and I was interacting with it, and I think if you robot scene? Oh, okay. I haven't seen that. Not a real robot. um on Eurotrip. Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot you're watching that while here in the chat. Okay, so for the Pokemon community game, yeah, there's a little panel, and that panel basically told me that if you follow the two creators of the Pokemon game, you will have better success rate in catching the Pokemons. I don't know if that's true or not, because I have no way to really test that, but it sounds good. Some biased BS. I mean, you're right. You are right. Alrighty. The way I've been treated, I'm not following it. They some hoes too. I don't blame you. I did it just because I figured I was going to play the Pokemon game more often. And then I realized I'm not in a whole lot of people's streams that do have the Pokemon game, so I may just unfollow because it's not doing me any good. I don't like how this shelf is kind of in the way. Oh, I can just put it back over here where it was. It's just because I had that mixing station here, I think. Okay, soil. I need to grab more seeds before I go to sleep. The fascist game plays dramatic unfollow music. I wish there was sort of a notification for when you get unfollowed. Restart likes it there. Okay, oh, Reptar. Okay, I was trying to figure out like what part am I missing here? Okay. 100%. Please and thank you. There's an unfollow alert, but you can see who... There's not an unfollow alert, but you can see who unfollows. Oh, so like maybe after the stream or something like that, they can see who unfollows. Just have to use Wisebot. I know that's because I'm petty. Well, interesting. I don't have Wisebot, and I don't think I need to add any more bots. Although I have seen some pretty neat things that Wisebot will talk about. or Nightbot or Frosty Tools. There's so many bots out there. There are a lot. Yeah, there really are. I don't like that there. I want to move this. I probably could just change the whole layout of this room and have a better layout than this. Like if I lined it up against the back wall instead of the side walls. Hmm. OCD Panda. Yeah, it happens, okay? I'm not ashamed to admit it. You can't talk. Well, I have seen you build. At least the bowling alley. And you have made concrete mistakes. Those are fun. You know, that's not, well, they can't get to the corner pieces though. What's wrong with your bowling alley? Nothing wrong with it. I like it. I'm just saying that I remember you putting down concrete blocks that were mistakes. I think you were mostly um, changing up your TV theater sort of room when you were making the concrete mistakes, but that was still in the same stream, so I still counted. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I don't want the one in the corner, though. I'll figure this out before I go to bed, okay? And before I go do deals. We're gonna be happy with this before I leave. Okay. Yeah. I'm okay with this. Whatever you need to do. Yeah. Sausage fingers in game too. You think your sausage fingers make it harder for you to build stuff? Because I feel like that's just clicking one or the other mouse button, though. Blue ghost is judging you. Well, the pink ghost is being built on, so that one is the one that should be complaining. Lame excuse, use a controller. Yeah, that's true. I forgot you use a controller with it. I don't think I could play 7 days with a controller. I saw my hubby try to play 7 days with a controller because you know he was console only until he met me. Then he converted. He saw all the draw of having a PC and controller, or not controller, the keyboard and mouse. And now he can't go back. Okay, I need to go do some deals. It's probably too much, but whatever. I don't need to have anything on me. Blue one's rolling his eyes like, ugh, here we go again. Yeah, well, you can say that all you want. Blue ghost. You're just used to controller and don't have to Don't have a game set up for PC. Oh. Does that mean you don't really use the mouse and keyboard? To game on mouse and keyboard, I have to put the keyboard on my lap and the mouse on my armrest. Yeah, that doesn't sound very fun. You need to have some sort of a desk, or even a lap desk would work, which my hubby actually has this big long board that works as a lap desk, but it's not on his lap. He's got these big, very firm square pillows that the board sits on. It's all one piece sort of thing, like, but you can put it together however you want. But anyway, so that's where he keeps his mouse and keyboard, and it works works out well for him because he really likes sitting on the couch. Deals. Don't get caught by the cops. Don't run away to the house. Where are the deals? If I just read the deals, I would know where to go, but I'm just going to the places where I know. There we go. Sour diesel. Not fun. To put the mouse and keyboard, you have to put. Yeah, I already read the part. It's the random panda graffiti. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah! It's not necessarily for you, but it's for me, so mostly, because I like it. I can't remember where all the places are, because I didn't predefine those, but man, that's a little harder to see the definition with the picture. But yeah, you can kind of tell that that one's my fighting panda. Oh, shush. It's only 4 a.m. But yeah, it's scattered around the city. You're not getting the dab panda, okay? You're not. It's not happening. I'm severely against dabbing. I think it's one of the dumbest things that they have come up with as children. Oh, gee. Oh yeah, and here, it's not pandas, but they have squirrels. Pretty cool looking squirrels. I hear notifications. Where are they coming from? Oh. That one in the panda costume is very weird. Very weird. It's dumb, but that's the point. Kind of like your dad jokes. I suppose. Maybe once it gets old, then I will, embrace its stupidity. The squirrel says legalize acorns. Lizard is dumb as hell, it really is. But it is somehow amazing. You're right. Plus, it made me burst out laughing the first time I heard it. It is very dumb, but at least that one made me laugh. I feel like it's too long, though, of a GIF for me to incorporate on mine. I think it's funny, but I think it lasts too long. You could probably find a shorter one or edit it yourself. I don't know. I've never tried to edit a GIF, although I don't have to show the GIF. Nope, wrong one. It's like 4 seconds. Well, I think it depends on what version you get. I'm pretty sure there's other ones that are a lot longer than just 4 seconds. There's entire songs using Lizard. Good grief. That's too long. We don't need like 4 minutes or whatever it happens to be. That's too long. I mean, props to whoever, you know, put the effort into making such a long meme song, but it's not the 90s anymore, lady. No song is 4 minutes anywhere. Okay, that's kind of true. Most of them are like 2 minutes-ish. Or less. I miss the old, longer songs, though. You know? Back in my day. It's true, though. We had actual songs that lasted. Yeah, they had like intro parts of the same song that moved into bigger parts of the song that are, you know, loud and energetic and stuff. And then there would be breakdown parts of the song, and then it would move into something else. Turned into Country Panda. Well, my version of an old lady is sort of country, so if that makes you feel any better, at least it makes sense. Another emote panda with a cowboy hat and a piece of straw. You know, I do like that idea. Grandma Country Panda. I used to say that uh that I really like farming, and it's not that I like the farming stuff. I like farming in games. So like growing plants that I have over here, I just use my hand instead of the mouse because, you know, real life things. I like growing plants and stuff. I like fertilizing them. I like the 7 days to die farming. But I've never like lived on a ranch or done real farming things. I'm not gonna go play Farming Simulator, that's for sure. That's too much. Where was I going with this? Oh, but somebody told me that I shouldn't put myself as Farming Panda because there's too much connotation to um to the actual farm life that I'm not actually looking into or looking at. I don't know. I also like the idea of farming as far as like grinding, because a lot of times when you go to grind a certain resource, you're farming that resource. That's what I call it anyway. Um, and I don't mind that. I don't mind the grind or the farming. The grinding panda could sound just as bad. That's true, but I wasn't gonna call it that. Bet she cooks, uh, bet she cooks good. It smells like Vicks vapor rub. Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, sometimes it is. Back that tail up, girl. Nope. No twerking. Twerking's bad. I think twerking is in poor taste. There's never a good reason for it. Oh, darn it. I totally forgot to, um, finish this deal. Sour diesel. That's the one I want. Okay. It's a good thing the notifications just stay there the whole time. Behind the construction site. Okay. But, to be honest, the first thing that I thought of when I was talking about grinding is, like, a mortar and pestle. Mostly from, like, Ark, but there are other games with mortar and pestle. But that's where I learned about it most. Ark Survival Evolved. Give me seeds, man. Meet up. Real dancing is dry humping or grinding with your clothes on. Way more classy than these damn, twerking every damn wear. Like it's a dance strip club. Kids these days have no class. Well, I feel like real dancing is not the dry humping part either. But that's as close as we got to such sexual dancing. And then the twerking thing came around and it was just like, wow, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Next thing we know, they're gonna start just taking more clothes off, and they're gonna be okay with it. It's too much. It's too much. Construction site, okay. There's nothing left for them to take off, that's true. They're already sporting very skimpy clothing. Unless they start identifying as nudists. I feel like we're not far from that, and it's very sad. It's very sad. I don't know how much money I have for this, but I could try. I don't remember how much I have at home, so I'll have to probably take another trip back, so I have even amounts. Back in my day, low-rise jeans and crop tops was about as revealing as they got. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it used to be. Not these girls walking around in shoestrings for pants. Goodness. Shoestrings. The 90s. Yeah, that's when I grew up, so. I remember. I need at least 5 more for those. But I might be able to get 10 more, so 15 if I have the money for it. Okay, hold on. How much fertilizer do I have? 28. I have money in cash though. I mean, card. Well, I guess the 2000s. Well, yeah, I mean, 90s and 2000s kind of blended together. There wasn't like a whole giant divider between those. I feel like they were sort of similar, except for like maybe the early 90s was quite a bit different from the early 2000s. Yeah, I got enough for all that. Cool. Cool. I like it. Another reason to watch South Park. Yeah, that's probably true. Remember berries? You remember? I remember. Homework, 3 South Park episodes. Member berries, sexual harassment panda episode, and Amazon special. Wait, there's an Amazon special? South Park episode? Interesting. I remember watching. Now I've said I remember. I remember some episode of South Park that was targeted on Walmart, but that was such a weird episode. Did you ever watch that one? Wait a second. Hello. Hey Jay, how's it going? You have stepped into my lair. I stretch. I don't know what happened to my channel point redeems, but they used to have different sounds, I swear. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I have that one channel point redeem that is general. I thought it was just gonna affect all the ones that uh, um aren't special, but apparently that's not the case. It's overriding all the other ones. That's so dumb. Well, maybe I can fix it now. You just thought you'd pop in and quick say, "What's up?" Well, there's not much up. Everything is all fine. We're we're growing the good goods. We're gonna go with that. These are fun things. Everything's down. I hope not. Okay, buddy. I think you're paid for, so I'm gonna go to sleep and hopefully we can buy some things in the morning. Oh no, a 3-minute ad break. All good here. Can't complain. How's your Sunday? It's good. Um, I have woken up, I think, finally. And we're playing some fun little chill Schedule 1. You don't own that ball. Check the extension to see your items. You're gonna have to buy some more Pokeballs. Yeah, you're getting screwed. Yeah, you might have an Ultra Ball. I don't know. I think you have to put like Pokecatch then Ultra Ball. But yeah, you should probably just buy some more Pokeballs. You should be able to buy some in the little panel I have below the stream. It's 7:30 p.m. for you. Oh, okay. So you got like evening. I'm at like afternoon, 1:30. I woke up kind of late, so yeah, I did wake up just not too long ago. It's like an hour and a half ago. Yeah, about an hour and a half. Yeah, Pokecatch Ultra Ball. Now you got it. Uh, yeah. I need to get some more fertilizer. Still a I mean, you got it though. You got it. Stupid ass game. I mean, it's an idle game, really. You're not supposed to get too invested in it. I put the wrong number in there. I could have just wrote this in for the next one, but I think another 50. Let's try that. Yeah, 3,000. It's very pricey fertilizer, but is this a solo game? Actually, I'm playing solo, but you can play it multiplayer. I think up to 3 or 4 players, something like that.